What's going on, people? It's your boy back at it again. Day 4 of the Elevation Challenge complete. And I honestly really shouldn't be sitting here according to the rules that I made for myself um, for this Elevation Challenge. I really shouldn't be sitting here looking into this bright light over there, but I'm doing it right now. It's okay. I'm probably going to find some sort of better routine for this so that um, I don't do this. But I really haven't gotten into what I'm doing too much. I've been posting a few videos and I still haven't gotten into details about how the elevation challenge is going and what I'm really doing. So I'm going to take this time right now. Today is November 4th. And right now it's 9 something, 9, what is it? 9:28 p.m. And you'll realize for a second why I shouldn't be staring into this bright light into my eyes. But basically, I want to tell you guys a little bit about how the challenge is going so far and what I'm focusing on and all the good stuff. And yeah, so where should we start? I guess I'm just gonna start telling you about the sleep schedule. Okay, sleep is very important for your health and for the optimization of your body, of for basically everything in your life. You need good sleep to getting good sleep will make every other part of your life easier and smoother and better in every aspect. So I'm trying to get good sleep, and one of the reasons is what I was talking about earlier. I'm trying to cut out all lights and like sharp led lights like this um, about 2 hours before going to sleep, which is supposed to trigger my body to start shutting down 2 hours before I actually decide to go to sleep. So that way I'm already like my body already knows that I'm about to be going to sleep. So my body starts to prepare itself for going to sleep. Our bodies are very, very intelligent machines, and if we try to interact with them in that way, then we can benefit from their intelligence. So for example, that's one way. Cutting out lights about 2 hours before sleep is a very good idea. And I have this as you can see, that's right next to my bed. By the way, that's my bed right there. That's a it's not a bed, it's a futon. I take it out, bring it out every night, and I sleep on it. But right over here, that is my salt lamp, um, right next to my bed, which has very like nice and soft light. So I turn that on if I want to do any reading or stay up or anything. I turn that on and I turn it off about 30 minutes before I go to sleep. So I turn it off and I sit there and I think, or maybe I'll do some sort of a breath work or relax into my thoughts and just like, that like enjoyable phase before sleep when you'll just like like letting your thoughts go and like letting yourself melt into the coziness of your bed. So that's basically what happens the last 30 minutes. But the point is to not, if like if sleep is over here, you want to go, or like maybe sleep is down here and you're already at this energy level, you don't want to go get to sleep time and then go straight down. You want to kind of like smoothen out your path to sleep. That's kind of the idea. So turning off the lights is one thing that I do before going to bed. Um, Another thing is I cut out food 3 hours before going to sleep. So that's been 8 p.m. for me. The past, so I kind of like started the challenge in a loose way a couple of weeks before the actual starting date. So I'm getting used to it. But about 8 p.m. is when I stop eating food, and that just gives my digestive system to kind of like slowly but surely get rid of all the food that is being processed. And I don't want to have any food being processed in my stomach when I'm going to sleep, because it's possible for you to go to sleep while you have food in your stomach, but it's going to take away from the quality of your sleep. And so that's one thing. And I'm also like cutting off sugar and stimulants, caffeine, anything that's gonna bring my heart rate up in terms of food. I cut those things off as well before going to bed. because or like say like 5 p.m. and on, like from then on, I don't want to be eating anything that's going to make me more awake. From then on, I just like, I run on the energy that is left in my body and the energy of the spirit. um we can get into that later at some point. So that's a whole huge beautiful conversation. But yeah, so uh going towards bed is kind of like mentally, physically preparing myself for bed so that I can get a good quality night of sleep. The digestive thing is actually really important because uh, you know your body knows how important it is to clear out the food that you eat, because if you don't, you're gonna die. If you eat some food and it doesn't get digested, you probably die. I don't exactly know the science or whatever, but I know like if you eat food and it's stuck there, that's very, very bad. So your body knows that. So when you put food in your body, a lot of energy in your body gets focused on digesting the food in your body and making sure that that food gets processed thoroughly and you know properly, so that you can absorb the energy and get rid of the waste. So when you go to sleep like that, a lot of the energy is still being spent on, putting your, getting rid of the rest of the food. So the body won't be able to focus on resting, or rather, like unfocus so that it can rest, which is kind of like what it's about. Like, how can you truly, truly, truly get rest? So that is something that I've been focusing on with my sleep. Um, you know, Another thing, I briefly mentioned it in I think it was my previous video or the video before that, that waking up early in the morning already kind of like sets you up for a good night's sleep, because if you wake up early in the morning, by the time you go to sleep, you're going to be tired. And going to sleep when you're tired is also very good, because you want to be tired when you're going to sleep, because that's when you need rest. So when you need rest, you should rest, and that's a good thing. But also waking up in the morning and getting sunlight into your eyes for about 5 to 10 minutes um, within 90 minutes of waking up will trigger your body to start shutting down about 16 hours later. So again, those numbers are not absolute. It differs for every person, varies, but it gives you some something to play with. So yeah. So waking up early helps with sleep. And getting sunlight in your eyes in the morning helps with sleep. Getting sunlight in your eyes in the evening helps with sleep. Apparently, um, turns out, according to studies, I heard this on the Andrew Huberman podcast, that the frequencies, the wavelength of the um, light rays that hit your eyes in the morning, your body recognizes those and knows the difference between those wavelengths and the wavelengths that hits your eyes during the evening when the sun is going down. So they're coming at different wavelengths, and your body knows that. So each one is triggering your body to set up for something different. So yeah, lot of stuff like this. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm at 9 minutes right now. Um, but yeah, so hopefully soon I'm gonna get into some other stuff. I'm gonna, you know, we got 6 months. It's gonna be 181 episodes, and I'm already committed to doing one every day. So it's gonna be 181 episodes. Um, and that's gonna be more than enough time to explain everything that I'm doing in the challenge. There's a lot of different work being done. There's professional life work being done. A lot of money stuff. I've been saving my money. Um, a lot of finding my zone of genius type of thing. You may know this concept as ikigai. That's the Japanese way of saying it. But there's that. There's the exercise routines. I've briefly been describing it here and there. So maybe next time I talk about, um, you know, I next time I get into it, I'll talk about the exercise protocol that I've been following, the eating, the the divinity part of it. There's some charity work I'm doing, which is funny. I'm kind of playing with that one. It's an interesting one. I'm going to get into it at some point. It's fun, and a lot of different stuff: reflection, journaling, planning ahead, lot of different stuff, which I won't get into right now. But before I end this video, I'll tell you a little bit about how today went. Today, I woke up, got out of bed at 7. I think it was somewhere around 7. I was supposed to get up and out of bed at 5. I didn't do that last night. I stayed up. I went to visit a friend, and I stayed up and I talked to him, whatever. So I got home, and I went to sleep at like 12:30. If I went to sleep at 12:30 and woke up at 5, I would have only gotten 4.5 hours of sleep. And I did try to wake up at 5, and I just went back to sleep and got 2 more hours of sleep. So that was that. So the beginning of the morning was a little but then I got up and I did my morning routine. I went to the gym. I got to go work out in. I hit the sauna, and then I came back home, packed my lunch and food, and I went to work. And I've been at work all day. I work at a bakery, and then after that, I work at a different place, which I stay there and I help them out for a few hours, which was fun. Made some money today. Didn't spend any money. I was about to buy a couple of books, and I was like, no, hold up. I have the audiobooks already. So, that was it was a cool moment of me. Like, I was about to buy these, and like in my head, I'm like, these books are so valuable. It's true, it's so valuable. But spending $50 on 2 books right now, when I make $50 in 3 hours, is not the best decision for me, because first of all, I do already have the audiobooks to those books. But I recognized that in that moment, it was about to become an impulsive decision, because I thought of it, and within 5 seconds, I was already in Amazon about to press buy, and I caught myself. Okay. The difference between, like, an intentional decision, and something that you just give into like a temptation, is that like you go into it and you lose control, and then like you don't even know what's happening. But so it was a cool moment of me catching myself before I spend my money in a less conscious way. So uh, that was cool. Yeah. So after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna get into my sleep mode. I'm gonna pull out a pen, paper, and plan out my workout tomorrow. What I'm gonna be doing. I think tomorrow is gonna be skill drill day, so I'm gonna work on my handstands, my maybe like I'll do some explosive movements to get my back flip on, and maybe some other stuff. I don't really know, but I guess you'll find out about it when I talk about exercise. Uh, yeah, gonna get into bed, and I'm probably gonna. This is a Persian ney. I've been practicing this. This is gonna be one of my things. I'm gonna spend some time trying to master this here. I'll let you guys hear how it sounds. There's a weird way of playing this, because it's actually like it's a straw. If I can show you, see on the other side, there's nothing in this. It's like a straw. So there's a weird way of holding it in your mouth. And damn, I thought this was a bug. Weird way of holding it in your mouth. But once you master this, you can search up Persian ney and look at how the masters play it, and it sounds really beautiful. But this is my attempt at this. that's what I got for you so far. But I'm gonna keep working on it. Yeah, that's it. With that being said, thank you very, very, very much for listening to this video, for watching this video, and I guess listening to it as well. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You're a real one. And yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm really putting my faith in the fact that you're a real one. Or let's not get into that. Anyway, but I appreciate you anyway. If you watch this video, if you watch this whole entire video till here, 16 minutes of your time to me speaking and being horrible at this for the moment, thank you. Have a blessed day, night, hour, life, and peace.